So hi everyone. So today's video is just going to be, well, you know, the usual around here, just the farm stuff. But first I want to start with, do you remember in the last couple of videos that I shared how my cows were in this pen, and yes, they poop, and yes, manure, and yes, I gave them pumpkins in the fall time, and they reseeded their own pumpkins, this is where Mother Nature is at its best. Like seriously, there's nothing more wonderful. So even though we've had a couple frosts, because it is fall time, as you can see, all the trees have lost their leaves and we're having a wonderful, beautiful day, but it's just one of those things. Oh, Gerald, sorry, caught my attention. So anyways, so this is the one thing that I love the most about the farm, is that Mother Nature is fantastic. I mean, seriously, right? So here, let me flip the camera. So now I have baby Gerald Jr. Gerald Jr. Seriously, it is very hard for me to get anything done around here. It really is. I get so amused by all my animals. Anyone who knows me, I love my farm, I love my animals, this is what I do. I mean, this is why I work. This is my goal in life, is oh gosh. Anyway, so let me flip my camera around so that I can show you. So we've had a couple frost, as you can see. My poor plants dying, and you can see all the leaves on the ground. But what she has left me is these two pumpkins. So because I wasn't really taking care of them, right? Because it was just Mother Nature doing its thing, right? So they didn't turn orange or anything. And there's another one there. But the whole thing is that it just did it on its own. I did absolutely nothing for these pumpkins. Absolutely nothing. So I had a couple of steers in here. And, you know, so now that they're not in here, everything is overgrown, but that's okay because we're going to clean it up and probably put a couple more horses in here at some point. But the whole point is that when you feed your animals properly and you give them the luxury in life, like, I mean, seriously, pumpkins, right? And if you talk to old farmers, they are a natural dewormer. Talk to old farmers, so if you talk to my old uncles and my old grandfather, you know, this is the way that they would have done it. They didn't go to the vet. Well, I mean, they did go to the vet. I shouldn't say that. But they would have depended on more natural remedies because they were in the bush, right? So when you called the vet, it was because you needed assistance. You needed help. So anyways, so what I'm trying to say is they would have dealt with trying to do more home remedies, right? And pumpkins and pumpkin seeds are an actual natural dewormers. So this has been taught to me as a young child, and so as farming, and never mind that it's good for them to eat, it's just a healthy, nutritious food. But anyway, so I gave it to the cows in last fall, which I wish that I would have videotaped it. I don't know why I didn't, because they were playing soccer with the pumpkins. I mean, it was just funny. I wish I had a picture or a video of it, because it's not just a story. It really, really did happen. So anyways, so with that being said, is that even though they're not here, they have left me pumpkins. I did nothing. They just grew on their own naturally, you know, bees, and just, it's wonderful. This is what I love the most about farm life. So if anyone who knows me knows that I love nature and I try to keep it as nature, simple, go back to our roots. Like you know, life makes us so busy, it's so easy to go to a grocery store. It really is. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But because I wasn't brought up that way. I was brought up, you made your own garden, you grew your own vegetables, and you had your own, you know, animals, and you farmed them. And so anyways, so this is where I'm trying with my YouTube channel, is trying to bring it back to that simplicity of I'm sorry if you hear my little dogs barking in the back. I'm so sorry. I will move because they're like, oh mom, come get me. Because normally we go for our walk at this time. But anyways, so, you know, it's just those simple things out of life. You know, just the cats running around, just the dogs barking, just the turkeys, the chickens, you know, it's just those simple things in life that you sometimes forget. And life gets so busy and goes so fast. So this whole point of this video is just to bring it back to that simplicity, to Mother Nature, to farming. And even though, you know, you could be in a condo in one of the big cities out there, even if you just planted just herbs, it's simple, it's easy to maintain, but yet it brings so much joy and it brings just so much clarity. If I could just share my love and passion with everyone, I mean, seriously, this is why I do it, is just share my love and passion. And I'm sure the cats agree, because it's a pretty wonderful life. But yes, so when you are bored this winter, because it's going to be winter, now it doesn't matter where you are and what part of the world, winter is going to be either colder for some of us. Some of us are like in Florida or Brazil or Australia, and you know, it's just wonderful. You still have winter, but it's just not like our winter. So when it gets minus cold, and I just say minus cold because it doesn't matter if you're in the US or in Canada, whether in your Celsius or Fahrenheit degrees, anyways, it's just minus cold. That is my best way to explain it. It just gets minus cold. So as you can see, we've lost all of our leaves on the trees. Today is fantastic. It really is. The weather is absolutely wonderful. As Gerald. Seriously, right, Gerald? Right, buddy? Exactly. Today is a wonderful day, but next week it'll be cold. Anyway, so just take the time. Either you just want to plant. So I'm sure you've seen on one of my other videos that I planted a coconut that I bought at Walmart. And we just seeded it, and I will put a picture right here. So it has grown in the last 2 years. I mean, it's pretty remarkable. So I think as it gets colder, someone told me I should do peanuts. Don't get me wrong, I'm in. And so if you have any ideas of what I should try planting, I'm gonna do peanuts for sure. So you tell me what you want to see, and I will add it to the list, especially in the wintertime, because I hate to say the word bored, because it's not like we're bored. It's just that we can't do anything outside. Life is definitely just different, right? It's just different. It's just not, we can't be outside. Like right now I'm just chatting and it's nice out. Minus 40, I'm not chatting out here. I'm doing my chores. I'm making sure all the animals are good, nice, warm, fed, and then I go and stay warm. But so yeah, so if there's anything that you'd like me to try, oh sorry, it got a little windy there. If there's anything you'd like me to try seeding, leave me a comment. I'm in. I want to try. I'm when it comes to nature and trying to experiment, I'm all in. Anybody who knows me, I think says I'm all about nature. I'm from old farmers, and I want to, you know, it's funny how, because there was a point in my life when I was like 17, 18, I'm like, nope, I want to be a city girl. And I just want to do the city life, because farming is a lot of work. It really is. It's rough, it's tough, and you have to deal with the weather. So I went through a phase where I wanted to get away from it. And and then I met my husband, Derek. He had horses and he had a small farm. And you know what? When it's your roots and it's meant to be, I make the joke, I got suckered right back into it. But when I think back and I look back, it was just meant to be. I mean, I'm so grateful for him and my children, my farm. You know, so our Thanksgiving was just a couple of weeks ago, and you know, being thankful should not just be about just the one day. It should be all the time. It really, really should. And thankful for my wonderful kittens that keep me so entertained, literally all the time. But I wouldn't have it any other way. And this is where, so I'm just babbling on, and I do apologize, but I just had a moment where I just want to let everyone know that this is why I do it. People ask me, like, why do you have a farm? Why do you have a YouTube channel? Well, I want to share my life with everyone. This is my reel. This is my life. This is what I do every day, morning, night, whether I'm tired, whether I'm exhausted, whether I'm sick, whether I don't want to do it, it doesn't matter. I just go out and I just do it. And then when I go to bed at night, I'm just happy. It's simple, but yet hard work. So that is, I'm sorry, baby Gerald is just staring at me. And then he's like, Mother Nature at its best. This is wonderful. So anyway, so if there's any videos that you would want me to share, if there's anything that you want to see, or if you have questions, please ask me. I'm at the point where I want to take my YouTube channel to the next level, whether I become full-time YouTuber or I want to hear from everyone. So if there's anything that you guys want to know, questions, videos that you might want to see. Someone asked me the other day if I should do a our machine tour, like our tractors and all our tools, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm in. You know, I'm very in. We have a whole bunch of older tractors and skid steer and stuff because we can't afford to one day. But if it was up to my husband, he's like, oh, let's go buy them all, because he's a tractor guy. Don't get me wrong, so am I. Because short story, that Yanmar that we have, that 420, that little, he says, oh, you need that. You need that tractor. You need it because it'll be perfect for you. You can ride it. It'll be perfect. It'll be easy. And I'm like, oh yeah, I agree. I lost my tractor. Anyway, so now I'm at the point, you know what? I need a big tractor. If we're going to do this thing, I need big. But anyway, so long story short, I want to take my channel to the next level. So please let me know what you want to see. I will do a tractor tour, machine tour, or equipment tour, whatever you want to call it. In case you don't know, I am French. I do mess up my words, and yes, it happens. So you can correct me, which is fine. I'm okay with it. I'm originally from Quebec, and I've lived in New Brunswick, Ontario, See, French. So I have lived most of my life in New Brunswick, Canada. I've also lived a few of my life in Quebec, which is where my parents originally are from. So yes, so French is my first language. English is second. So if you hear me mess up, I'm so sorry. It is what it is. So anyway, so this is today's video. So it's basically to let everyone know my purpose of why I do the farming that I do. And I want to take it to the next level. And with your help, I want to know what you guys want to see. Animals, I mean, unless my husband says yes, I am willing to get different animals. I will. He might not. But anyways, I'm very open to any suggestions. Because if you guys tell him that it's okay, then just maybe. So anyways, so that is today's video. I just wanted to just touch base with everyone that I want to take my channel to the next level. No more blah, blah, blahing. The whole thing was to just show you about the pumpkins. And this turned into all of this. But anyways, so that is today's video. And for me, the cats, I appreciate your support. Please don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate your support. Please hit the like button and comment, because when you do hit the like button and comment, it does change my algorithm and it puts me out there more, which I appreciate. And so yes, so that is today's video. No more blah blah blahing. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Right, guys? We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.